The other day I realized that over the course of the last 3.5 years, I have over 400 hours of professional training in force-on-force combatives, with pistols, knives, etc. And with the exception of my local MMA gym, none of this has been in the last year. I have been privileged to train multiple times under names like ShivWorks, Knife Control Concepts, Rogue Methods, Fit to Fight, Tactical Fitness Austin, among a few others. I earned an instructorship in one of them. Hell, I even spent several months in a fight camp training for an MMA match that never materialized. If it looked scary to me, I wanted to face it, so I put myself in that position of being uncomfortable in order to learn. I needed to prove something to myself, apparently. Along the way, I sort of fell into black powder pistols. I love history, so researching them was interesting, and talking about them while drinking wine with my dad was relaxing when the world seemed chaotic. And it was. Because life throws not just a wrench, but the whole damn toolbox, and your carefully curated plans don't even take a 180 at first. You're just in limbo fighting mentally at the standstill. And that's when the physical fight that you've been training for ends, and the inner fight of your thoughts begin. And well, for me, that was a lot of time in prayer. So you keep moving forward. You make different plans, because being stagnant cannot be an option. You look around after the fallout and see who is still there and appreciate them so much more. And then you start again, eating your elephant one bite at a time, because at least that's foundational. In uncertainty of the life around you, but definitely uncertain of the "for I know the plans that I have for you." You build new goals and dreams that look drastically different than what you thought, a sort of roll with the punches, if you will. Because when it all came down to the scariest parts of my life so far, it wasn't the physical training that pulled me through, though the breathing exercises were helpful at getting my heart rate down. It was prayer, time spent in tears, pouring my heart out to Him. Prayer from others, even strangers, those were some powerful ones. Sure, some of the mental training came in useful when coming face to face with some of my giants, but that was dim in comparison to what actually pulled me through. There was a pruning happening in my life, which is supposed to happen for growth. A pruning of myself, cutting off the bad parts of me that would not produce fruit, and a pruning of the way I thought my life would look. The goals change with the words of King Solomon, who basically states at the end of every lament, "There is nothing more worth doing than loving God, working hard, and eating and drinking with the ones you love." The things I thought I enjoyed became background noise, and new things took their place. An assessment of what I truly felt was worth my time became a list that was numbered in importance. It looked different. It looks different. It's a small list consisting of God, my husband, kids and family, a handful of good friends, Muay Thai and weights a couple times a week, not pushing it. A historical house renovation and a new business venture that consequently brings the hard work aspect and symbolism of renewal and refinishing with the home, as well as my person. And then the occasional black powder firearm that I get to mess with and research. There's a secondary list of other plans, but they don't rank if they don't mesh with the above's first four, and of course all are subject to change at His will. So we roll, continue to heal, and wait and see what happens. There's a lot of freedom and forgiveness in starting over. And then in the meantime, we have fun with the work.